Okay, hello and welcome to Phil's Workshop once more. Right, okay. Hopefully I've had a look at all your comments. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. It really went down okay. Now we're on gain 0. And I've got a cat on it. Probably my voice is a little bit too strong at times, so we'll have to see how it goes any road, and then it's going to be a little bit of hit and miss. As I say, I can see the green one going over into the red, but there you go. Right, okay. Now then, going back to me, what I was saying about me miter saw conversion. I've now fitted the arms, but before I go any further, I've got to sort out the legs. And I cut the legs, as you can see, they're quite long. What I'm going to do now is, if I hold that up there, you can see them two markings there. That's where I'm going to put a couple of 6mm holes, one at the top, one at the bottom. And what I plan to do is then use the jigsaw, which I've got to set up and what have you, so you'll see me messing around with that. And then I'm going to use the jigsaw with the jigsaw table to actually cut the slots. Now, the actual width of this is 45mm. So what my idea is to put holes in there and get them drilled out. Now the thing is trying to get stuff in correctly is always a problem. So I have got another tool. Oh, there you go, you see. I've got another tool here, let me grab hold of it, which I've partly set up. And that is a jig for doweling, right? And all those there are 6mm holes. So what my aim to do is to stick the jig on. That now gives me a perfect centre for it all. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, mark all the top ones first. And all I'm going to do is just put a slight dent in and then drill them afterwards. And then I'm going to set it up then for the bottom one. So each one of these then should be exactly the same. Notice I said should be, because you can never tell. So we'll get this one where I want it to be, which is there. Yeah, that's champion. Pick up the 6mm drill. Now I will drill these with a proper wood drill. At the moment I've got me steel drills here, so these will do just to make a dent in it, so to speak. Okay. So that's the first one. Yeah, that's roughly where I want it. Now I'll keep that one separate because that one's going to be me what's the name? Me channel. Now that's it. Now this wood is is somewhat a bit on the rough side, but I'm not bothered, because I mean the thing is, it's not a what's the name. It's not a project that's going to go anywhere. It's just for workshop use, so it doesn't matter. And it'll do what I want it to do. as I say, this jig for doing this with is absolutely ideal. Now, I'm putting 6mm in, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping I can do what I want to do with it when I come to drill this slot. But obviously I won't know until I have a look at me jigsaw blades. Okay, so that's all the top holes done. Now we'll set up now for the bottom one. This has got a scale on it, but of course I can't fully use the scale as such, so it's all being done by eye, but it does what I want it to do. And yeah, that's about half of it. Yeah, champion. So I can do all these others now, and that's this part of the job is done. I've only got to drill them through, but I'll drill them through in a minute or two, because what I want to do now, once I've got these drilled, I can then put this jig up out the way, and I can then see if I have got the necessary, because if I haven't got the necessary, then I shall have to make the holes to 8mm. But really, I want to try and keep them as 6mm. So we'll have to see. Okay, so that's that bit done, and for now I'll just put that to one side just in case. That'll stop there. Now, hopefully that's it, yeah. So what we want out now is the jigsaw. And that is not in that box, you silly Billy. Here you go, you see. This is the sort of thing that happens. Right. So I'm putting stuff down there which I don't even want yet, so put that off to one side. Right. So, and obviously with this one we're obviously going to use the foot switch as well, because I don't fancy using it without. And I think those will go. Ooh, they are tight. They are tight. Yeah, I think they're going to have to be 8mm, because I haven't got. I thought I did have at one point, but it's quite possible that I use them. These are 227Ds, and I've got quite a few of those. What are the 244s? What are those? And they're a little bit roughy, those are. No, this one will do. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a bigger hole, which I thought might have been the case. Hang on, just thinking about it. Let me have a look in here. This is me odds and sods end, and what have you. I've got any blades in there. No, that's a 244 again as well. And that's the other one, but no, I haven't. Okay, right, so we'll go with, I as you say, plan B. That's it, that's locked down. So I'll change over the blade. Now, as I say, mine's an old one, but it does the job. Somebody did comment about it and say what a nasty one it was, but I don't think so. It's done me some damn good service through the years, this has, in more ways than one. And I've got no complaints with it. Okay, so that's that changed over. We don't want that, so I can get rid of that down there. Hey. I'm trying to keep everything here close by me so I don't have to keep on getting up and down me. I'm sorry to say, but my back's plaguing up a little bit today. So we've got to change that now. I'll get me, what's this? This is one of the best things I've done, this little work table. Comes in very handy. So we'll get a 7mm, and I think 7mm will do it. We'll soon find out. So we'll just do them now. Yes, them are the ones. Okay. As I say, it's only workshop furniture, so it doesn't really matter, does it, you know? I know why that's taking a bit of punching. I used that on another job and I think I caught a bit of metal with it, but still. It's done what I want. So, that's that done. Put that back in there. Swap that out, move that out of the way. Bring up my side table. Now, I'll get down my foot switch. And of course, that's what I'm going to be using to actually work the jigsaw. So stick that down on the floor for now. Plug it in my socket and switch it on. So that's that all ready. Now then, let's look at this. Right, well, before I put the, what's the name in, the actual jigsaw, we shall get this fence sorted out. That goes down there, and that goes on there like so. Just make sure it's them all in. Yep. Okay, so now then, because of the way that I'm going to, I'm hoping I can do it on this one, because of how the what's the name fit, which is that way, isn't it? Yeah, it is that way. So I might have to move you, but we'll set up this now. And again, that goes in there. Now what you're going to be careful of is the fact that you can have this out in a different aspect. So because of how this is going to fit, you know, I know as I should have done something better on this one, like so. I'm going to want that going that way round, so that goes that way round. Get it more or less in the centre. And what I'm doing now is I'm having a look just to see where the best position for this is. And I've got it wrong as per usual. That's it. That's the place where it's got to be. Now I had noticed before, but on this table there is a series of lines that you can actually sort out where you're putting the jigsaw. I never noticed that before. So you can get it more or less level within the that's not a bad idea, that. So there's these lines underneath, so you can get the jigsaw more or less straight. They aren't, I must admit, they aren't actually clear. And I think in future what I will do is, I think I shall mark these with a bit of what's the name fluid? Correction fluid, just to show them up a little bit more. Either that or else a bit of black paint, one or the other. Okay, so we've now got that in there, and we've now got it in the middle of the slot. The next thing is now is to sort out the clamps for underneath. You know, I used to be able to do this quite good. Total failure today. Wouldn't you know it? Of course, I'm using the thinner side of the table, so I'm going to have to turn this around. Obviously because of room, but we'll set it up first of all and see what happens. And as I say, I'm more than likely I'm going to have to move you people about, so I missed it. Oh, you dozy apers. Well, I could teach you. And hopefully we've got that on. Yes, we have. Well, this one's nearly coming to an end now because these are on a 30-minute doings, and as you know, I don't edit, so you know you're seeing the video as it's being made. So I'm going to say ta-ta in a moment, and then when you come back again, I will have this properly all set up and ready to actually work. But for now, you've actually seen how this thing's going together. And yes, I could have done it with just a jigsaw on its own, I know, but this is fun. This is fun. So, okay, what I'll do now is I'll finish off setting this up and you can see how I'm going to do it. So, what we've got now is, this here is 40, should all be the same, about 40. That one's a little bit wider for some unknown reason. And that one is. So we've got two at 40 and two at 45. Right, so centred that like as 20, so we've got 20 either side. And what we need to do is go, what, 5, 10, 14, about 14, no, 15 mil. 15 mil to do those two first of all. So let's set this up now for 15 mil. Now it has got a measurement on it, but I don't know how true it is, so we shall measure it. And that's about right there. Back it off just a little bit. Okay, that's locked off. That's locked off. Can't actually get that one in, so where's my other one? Yep, that's square. And that's off a little bit, so that's it. That's square as well. Right, okay. So this is set up, so while I now set up the table, I'm going to say ta-ta on this one. Please stop with me, because I think you'll enjoy it. As I say, I don't edit my video, so it's as they come out, and that's how it'll be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this around, and then get this ready then for working off the foot switch. So with that, stay with me, I'll see you in a bit. Ta-ta for now. Bye bye.